I've been getting tons of questions about how far this Furious Reaper Ultimate can go. So today we're going to be doing a range test on this thing. We've got both of the batteries fully charged and we're just going to go and cruise around until we get pretty dang low on the battery. So let's hop on and let's see just how far this bike can go. We are all powered up. I think we're ready to go. 100% battery. Since this is a range test, we're going to go ahead, open up our cycling app and start. So this is going to record how far we go and our average speed, all that good stuff. So we're just going to go, I guess. And your range is going to vary depending on your body weight, how you ride the bike. I personally go fast pretty much everywhere I go, and I've always gotten good range on it. But I've never actually really drained the battery. Like, I don't even really know where we're gonna go today. We're just gonna go and ride around and try our best to drain this battery. And it is extremely windy out today. I mean, very windy. So we're just gonna go. We're pretty much just gonna go until we should head home. But it is a beautiful day out for a bike ride. It's not too cold out, not too hot. We've got a lot of wind, which of course I prefer it not to be super windy. We're just gonna bust her right over here, go down the main road. And we're just gonna head into the city, I guess. Go ahead and get over here. We're gonna go this way. Why not, right? I haven't went this way yet on the bike. We're pretty much gonna be full throttling this whole entire time, because why not? We're gonna put this thing to the test because most people are gonna ride it the way that I'm riding it right now. .43. Oh, we gotta go left here, so I'm gonna throw it into dual motor real quick and try to get over when we get a chance. And it looks like we have our chance. Awesome. So it looks like we went 5.5 miles so far at an average speed of 40.2 miles an hour. Says we are at 83% on the batteries. So really, depending on how you guys are gonna ride this bike will change how much range you get with it. I mean, I'm only using throttle. I'm not pedaling at all, in dual motor mode most of the time. Full throttle, full speed. I mean, honestly, you could get tons of range out of this thing if you ride it a bit more conservatively than I am. And we are here at the gym. Honestly, it didn't take us really much longer than it would have taken us to get here in the car, because the roads we were on were all pretty much 40 miles an hour, and we were able to hold 40 on this bike pretty much the whole time. Our average speed that whole entire trip was about 40 miles an hour, and we still have 73% battery left over on this thing. That is incredible. Now we're gonna pull out the app. We went just about 8 miles here. So far the range test is going good. after this, we're actually going to head back to where we came from and then go and burn up the battery around there. Still at 73%. We're going to have to see what we're at when we get back. But so far, I think we're doing pretty good for just going full throttle, full speed this whole entire time. I'm assuming this thing is probably going to have similar range to like an E-Moto style Talaria or Sur-Ron. We've already gone quite the distance, and so far I've got zero range anxiety on this thing, even just throttling the whole time at full speed. And like I said, if you do want to get more range on it, just use it in single motor mode or even pedal it. If you do put in some of your own pedaling, of course you're going to get a ton more range out of this thing. But for throttle only, I am very impressed with this. We're getting closer to being home. Getting pretty dang close. And we aren't even close to being through both of the batteries. I don't know if you guys can see that. We went 14.25 miles and we have 51% battery left. So I'm thinking you should definitely be able to get about 30 miles out of this bad boy with throttle only. But we aren't finished yet. We're gonna go ahead and ride around a little bit more, get it a little bit closer, and see what we can get. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This bike has too much range for me. I honestly don't see myself riding around this much. Maybe someday when we get an E-Moto, I'll definitely go and cruise around this much. But I mean, if you guys are looking at one of these Furious Reaper Ultimates for commuting to work or school or even fun, you're gonna have plenty of range for all of those things. Right now, I don't even know where we're going, man. I'm just trying to drain this battery. Just cruising. We went so far that we don't even know where we are anymore. How fast can the Furious Reaper Ultimate go 0 to 20? That's a question that I've been getting from you guys. So let's find out really quick. Got the phone here. We're just gonna go ahead and... All right, we're going. 10, 20 in 6 seconds. And that isn't even with a full charge. This thing has a lot more power when it is fully charged. It says we're at 12%, so we're just gonna go ahead, turn around here, because I don't really want to get stuck without any battery. And whenever you're giving it throttle, it goes down. So we're giving it throttle, and it says that we're at 0% right now, and we're still holding 34, but when we're stopped, it says we're at about 12%. So I really want to get back home before we are completely out of battery. Alright guys, so it says that we're at 0% and it looks like we got 24, just about 24.5 miles out of both of the batteries, full throttle, pretty much the whole time, going about 40 miles an hour. So I would say that is impressive. Very good range on this bike, actually a lot better than I expected. Now it says we're at 1%, so now that we're letting it cool off a little bit, hopefully I'll be able to make it home, but I shouldn't have any issues. It's right over this hill here. So I'm very surprised with how good the range is on the Furious Reaper Ultimate by Fabulous. The 2 batteries definitely helps, and I think if you guys get this bike for really any reason at all, if you guys are worried about the range on this bike, don't be worried, because I just got tons of range out of it, going about 40 miles an hour on average, full throttle the whole entire time. I didn't even pedal a single time. So if you guys do end up getting one of these bikes, you're going to get good range out of it, and I hope this video helped you out in making your decision. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it if you watched until the end. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing because we'll have tons more videos on the way. I'll see you in the next episode.